Well, I'm Chris, and this is my building a custom nitro T MAXX video. We're going to show the body real quick doing it and putting stickers on it, but we have a new T MAXX body 2.5. We're going to paint the wheels, see what happens whenever you purple power super clean them. We got a 2.5 in one of these last videos that I cleaned up and runs perfect. And now I'm starting to silicone that gasket right there so we don't get any air leaks from the carburetor. That's really the only one you need to seal up. But we're just putting regular shocks on it. And that's what funds these projects. I buy these used T MAXXs, pull all this bling stuff, metal stuff off, clean it up and sell it on eBay. So I have a set of these. Hopefully that's worth something. I don't know. Don't care for those shocks. So we're building a 2.5. Keep in mind that there is a 0.15 chassis. They look exactly the same, but the 2.5 is going to have this 3 holes right there for the linkage. So as far as the blue anodization, I don't care. It just gives them character, in my opinion. I saw a video where some guy was painting it blue. Don't even waste your time doing that. It's not going to look like you want it to. And instead of trying to figure out how to make it blue, why don't you figure out how to take the blue anodization off and have an aluminum frame? That would actually be very cool. So we have a box full of wash stuff. That is multiple T MAXXs. The 0.15 has a more narrow width, so these arms on the 0.15 are going to be shorter, and the lower arms, they are shorter as well. All the steering stuff here is the same, but the arms are just a little bit longer. Keep that in mind. Some of y'all might be thinking, hey man, I want to build me a shorter track T MAXX now. So all the T MAXXs I've been buying used, I've only found 2 that were 0.15s. The majority will be 2.5 T MAXXs. Some of these parts, you cannot get them in black anymore. All right, so the bulkheads seem like they're the same, but they're not. There is a front and a back. Let me go ahead and sort everything out and we'll get building. All right, so if something doesn't seem right or feel right, that differential just sounds crunchy. We need to look in there. Well, that's why we check it. It looks fine. The only thing we're using new, this came with one of these lots that I bought. Pretty sure I'm going to be able to find these on eBay. Okay, so I had 2 different sets of front bulkheads and they were both broke. If you watch my channel, here's that red paint and transmission. I was able to get the red paint off of it. Well, I mean, it's still in there a little bit, but is this easy, fun? It's not really fun for me until I start the engine, then I get happy. All right, let me just start putting it together. So we will be doing aluminum wheels in the future, and that's what we're going to try out. But for right now, we're doing black wheels. That's the 2 paints. So black is the hardest color to paint for exterior, but it's the easiest and most forgiving color for the inside spray paint. Your first coat, just put it on there real light, tack coat. All right, then we're just going to keep putting coats on it until we can't see through it anymore in the light. You'll usually use almost the whole can. So we have the plastic film on. I cut it out just like a tonneau cover. We'll pull this off, and now we're going to flat clear this. So see how taking the time to flat clear that? The tonneau cover looks realistic. It looks really good. We're just going to pull the film off and go straight to putting stickers on. You'll just see what I end up with. So we're a few hours in this job. I painted the body, put the stickers on it. Okay, there's 8 transmission screws on this one. 4 of them are stripped. Just go back with some thread locker. I'm going to do that later. Checked all the oil and all the shocks. Everything's good and ready to go. Hold on. Nope, the freaking screw hole is drilled wrong on the brand new one. Brand new bulkhead right there. They did not just drill it wrong. They drilled it too much of that. They didn't drill it deep enough. Maybe that's what happened. They got a whole bunch of free ones because they were screwed up. All right, here's another video we're gonna have to wrap up because going through this one, I realized I don't have any 2.5 correct exhaust systems. All these T MAXXs that I bought, they all have some kind of weird pipes on them, so I'm gonna have to research that so I can put this together right, or at least I'll know for next time. And that's the message in this video, is you think you got everything ready. I have multiple T MAXXs apart right here. Now I have complete ones with the exhaust on them, but I'm not going to take them apart. I'm not into that, robbing parts off of a good one, and that's a habit I will never get into unless it's an emergency to save your life. RC or real, doesn't matter. Horrible habit to get into. So this is just hanging on here for right now until I figure something out. We're not going to put any servos on it because stuff I didn't catch. Whoever had this RC car See how those are run out a whole bunch, and they still need to be in a little bit, so they put the wrong size here, 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 and here. So I'm gonna have to research that. That's why I didn't even hook them up. And that's important stuff because those little pieces right there can add up. So this is a pull start. So let me go ahead and get the wheels on here and check these freaking wheels out. They're black. They look so much better. So matching color black bumpers. Dude, it sounds like it has a huge air leak on it. Damn, okay, I don't have a throttle return spring on there. I didn't realize how important that was until just now. Okay, so if you're messing with these things, old ones, always put the throttle return spring. I couldn't do it because this freaking pipe is in the way of it right there. Trust me, I want to get this thing finished. So let's go ahead and put the body on. You see those bumpers, the wheels, the tires are bad. These are going to be display tires. This was my experiment to see if the black wheels would look good, and they do. See the black bumpers. This is the old school T-Maxx body. I just put a new twist on it. I just got a new truck, a Trail Boss, and that was a theme I'm going for. I do have a Proline body, or whatever body that Trail Boss is. You'll see me put it on a Slash. That is that freaking like $20 body they sell in a sticker pack that they've been making for like 25 years. See how that 0.15 suspension, the space right here is a lot smaller. See on this one, I guess it's not that much bigger, but it definitely is less, and I like that. That's why I wanted this one to look like that. So in case you don't know, I've been buying a bunch of these T-Maxxes to restore them and sell them to people, and this was my first official one, doing the body, seeing if I was going to be able to pull it off. And you see, with just a little bit of time and effort, we're able to make this thing look freaking awesome. So this is the classic T-Maxx with a 2024 2025 vibe to it. So just kind of showing you what's going on. I think it turned out awesome. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.